سلام دوستان عزیز، من محمدم و در کانال امروز صدای من رو میشنوید. لایک و کامنت فراموش نشه و خوشحال میشم که ما رو ساب کنید و اون زنگوله بغلش هم قاعدتا فعال کنید. وقتتون رو نمیگیرم، بریم سراغ ویدیو.
What you've done before. Not to say that Han Rashid wasn't successful before this year, because obviously we knew him for a reason. But the caliber of top eights in the biggest events, this is where things are starting to change. And from this point, you know you can do it.
Yes.
So now all that's left to do is to place higher in said top eight. And maybe that's going to happen today. Spawn, the damage machine, Aquaman. What a monster. Interestingly too, launcher, but Shinnok loves that raising helm, the safety.
Yes.
It's very rare that you see a Spawn player take those moves together, but I think Shinnok's onto something.
Loves abusing that low, taking away gaps with it, unconventional staggers, loves abusing that down one into it. And guys, bear with us as the health bars are raised, but you can slightly see them.
I imagine they'll just tell him to lower it after this match, but they certainly won't tell them in the middle of it. That would be ridiculous.
Killer. Kind of an unconventional rip of the back one too. Maybe he was meaning to go into the low, or he's getting that overhead mix started and he's going to try to condition into opening up that low chain later.
When you got a bunch of games to work with, sometimes putting that threat in early when you have more wiggle room can be the one. However, either way, doesn't quite finish the combo. A big jump in though for Han Rashid.
Man, what is it about
that first round?
What is it about the character Fujin that almost single-handedly gives these players abilities to flawless block amazing things? Every Fujin player tonight has just been flawless blocking in the neutral more impressively than anything.
Well, you said it yourself. Killer Shinnok, oh, the chase down. Just doesn't want to overcommit there, though. I think that was a good choice, and we're just going to take the damage for what it is. Shinnok really wanting that run back against Sonic Fox. It was so close yesterday. It was almost Shinnok that was winning side top 8, but not meant to be. Got to get through Han Rashid for the run back. Oh, no.
No!
What?
That came whipped by a centimeter.
That was unfortunate.
You're gonna whip with one of the biggest looking down twos in the entire game.
And it just missed. Oh, good lord. Anyway.
It's supposed to be there to save him, no pun.
Oh, wow, the whiff on the standing one.
Man.
Killer Shinnok has just been unlucky in this game.
Close a couple of times now.
Woo! Oh, that's such a shame. Oh, that's such a shame. And now defensive bar is here for Shinnok, but I don't even think he has the health to really spend it anymore. And the duck on the standing one.
Flawless block on the jump in, took away any type of cancel or frame advantage. Micro ducked and punished. Han Rashid saying, oh, I thought he was talking to us. I thought he was talking to the crowd. I thought he was saying, I want to hear it. Make some noise.
Not gonna lie,
instead,
that first
it was
game,
production telling him to lower those parts.
That was. That's very much the that first game. That has to be Shinnok's opportunity to just kind of refresh, because there were way too many mishaps in that game.
Yeah.
You can't be having mistakes like that now.
And this particular variation of Spawn, I noticed he got so many little hits, stray hits and anti-air, one air-to-air in the corner, that this particular variation of doesn't get damage, or like big damage like we're used to seeing from Spawn. You know, like one little pickup and the boom, 340 guaranteed, 300 guaranteed. This one, he's only hit for about 190 max so far.
The more meter you spend on the safety of that raising hell, the less meter you're going to have for those big conversions. However, one thing to mention here, the crushing blow management, something that's been very good for Killer Shinnok. That 1-1 charged back to, on counter hit, that's going to KB. The KB in the corner. It's a really nice way of Shinnok to kind of maximize every ounce of damage he can get his hands on. There's the punish, standing 3.
I think we're on game 2, and it's the third flawless block of a jump in that Han Rashid's had. Didn't save him from that spawn damage we talked about. Killer Shinnok, I said max hit was around 190 going into this. Get started with a big one. And enough of a cushion to survive a little bit of a comeback from Han Rashid. I still feel confident. Ooh, that chain whipping a little bit could have given Han Rashid a little bit of an opportunity. So is that. Oh, he's letting it rip again.
Lets the mix-up go. I mean, it would have been quite rewarding. It would have forced the breaker out of Han Rashid. Worth going for, but unfortunately not quite. Oh, that was almost a disaster. A big jump in, empty jump standing 1. Again, maybe to mess up that flawless block timing. The second you know your opponent's going to go for it, that's where it gets a lot more risky. That back one into low, it's sometimes may as well be guaranteed, because no one's going to, no one's blocking low there. If you're expecting it and you get hit by the overhead, you are going to feel like a sucker.
And Scary whip. You're right, and right there, it's just conditioning at this point. Now that he's rocked 2 overheads, they've gone punished, the lows worked, and now he's throwing in just the back 1 stagger. And now, Killer Shinnok is gaming. I was about to say, it's like picked up the gravity a little too much.
He's been ending combos in the back 1-2 there with Spawn quite often. It just must give him some kind of knockdown situation that he really wants to work with.
Sometimes it's like a player-specific knockdown that isn't really on paper maybe like the best as far as numbers go, but it could be a personal thing. Sometimes I have knockdowns that I just prefer.
To be fair, he is going to have to end his combos in a different way with this variation because if I'm not mistaken, Hellraiser does replace the restand, right?
Yes.
Oh! Fatal blow out of nowhere. He's going to do good damage, but very much a panic button. Get off me. Let's restabilize the situation.
Yeah, whoa, man. Breathe.
Okay. That's not even enough to give Killer Shinnok the fatal blow yet. Flawless block's good, but there's the down 1, and now it's 1 game apiece. Significantly more, I would say, rock solid from Killer Shinnok in that matchup. And this could be where we go from here, right? Everyone's warmed up, everyone's more comfortable.
We're seeing the conditioning already come into play from the game prior. Really opened up a couple of doors for Shinnok in game number 2 there. Rashid was given his moments, his opportunities. Tied things up in that first round after the huge deficit. I think we're just picking up where we left off on the winner's side, man. It's gonna be 3-2 across the board. Start to end today.
This is the place to do it.
It's a long top 8 ahead, guys.
I'm
1-1.
Now, the adaptation there from Shinnok, just really being able to establish his own game more. That first game was very much the Rashid show, kind of doing what he wanted to do, and when he tried to punish, I think 2 or 3 game-changing misses, none of that happened in the next time round. However, there's a catch there for Rashid. Wake up 1-1! Oh, God.
How prevalent has wake up quick buttons been in this top 8 so far? The wake up 1-1s have been all over the place. The menace to society.
Rashid's going to keep things nice and solid here. Oh, wait! Oh, good lord! He's got meter, and Rashid's got no breaker!
This is going to do so much damage! No, he still did a lot of damage. He still held onto the bar just so the next one can kill.
Oh, the punish though, Rashid! That back 2 gives him the range! And again, it's the back
much
1-2.
Greed from Killer Shinnok on that one. He wanted to pull off a feat right there, which was kill a man in 20 seconds.
But again, it's going to cut his damage just a little bit short in that situation. You know, the down 2 leaves him too far away. You haven't got the restand because you've got raising hell. So he's going to have to sort of make do with the variation that he's got, right? Can I take the pros with the cons, as it were? However, Rashid looking really good in this next round as well. The forward 3. Metal has picked up. Oh, wow. Okay.
So pretty quick from Han on that. Hell, watch your toes.
Who lets that string rock? Rashid.
It's a couple of misspaced almost. Such a good dash cancel to the block right there immediately from Han. Not getting clipped by the Raw Stand 3. That would have clipped.
Mix-up!
Oh, baby!
That was either a mix-up or you just got caught by it. Either way. Wow! Oh!
The buttons, they are pressing right now. Catch up. That's a lot of damage. This is the definition of a DLC fatal blow. There's not much damage coming on yet. This is actually close to killing.
I mean, the question is...
Oh man, this might kill.
It's either
my god!
Is it dead?
He is dead! 523 and Spawn from the depths of hell says, I'll show you some damage.
When they say Spawn has the highest practical damage, they bloody well mean it.
You think we're trolling out here? Not today.
Wait for the jump. Counter hit!
Waited so long for him to turbine. The jump was just animalistic from Killer.
With punish once more. Let's just take it. Basically 15% damage, give or take. Thank you very much. Wavy into the throw. It's looking good, but Killer Shinnok really bringing some life back into this matchup. It looked a little bit bleak, and then bam, there's the damage output. Tries to anti-air, but caught out by it. Rashid acknowledges that.
Nice patience there. It's been a mind game of everyone seeing that turbine fly away from him. What are they going to use to chase it down or try to punish with? You either wait for them to overfly or do something early to try to catch him on that descension. Chain's going to hit, and that's some good beefy damage. Empty jump, no! Empty jump 1-1's been the entire time. So mix up. Good patience. This is so scary. No! And the down move gonna go in, but the submachine is back on top. This Mortal Kombat cannot get any better here. My breath is gone. Looking back to the crowd, they're coming to life.
A justifiable head shake there from Killer, thinking, how did I get hit by that? But enough. Momentum is the name of the game, and one that Han Rashid is going to feel so much for, not just because of how that game went, but the crowd behind him, who is screaming his name.
It felt like it was Killer Shinnok right there, one button away from taking it.
The down three whips.
One, was it down 3 or down 4? I
think it was, actually I can't remember. Good point.
But
good point.
A hard punish to punish it with a high in the recovery like he did.
Oh, that's not the way you want to start a game, and then we punish as well, Han Rashid. This is looking all him right now. And then Shinnok wakes up and manages to get something on the board because it's just been overwhelming pressure.
The moment that he let go of a block, he was sitting there 4 seconds straight. Okay, he's not going to do anything. The back two. I don't know what Han Rashid did, but he was trying to react.
Oh, God. Yeah, this is looking like a bit of a spaghetti fest, but one that Han Rashid is doing much better in. Killer Shinnok, come on, mate, this is your last chance.
This is one of those situations where it felt like he could do no wrong until he does a weight dash up throw. That Killer Shinnok's gonna punish crushingly for 298. He'll find himself knocked down to the corner. Big air there from Han, and he's been all over these breakaways. I don't think Killer Shinnok has had an opportunity to break. He does there, but the damage had already been done.
The crowd is already chanting for Han Rashid.
Wild. You guys hear it?
Short hop, just to get that cheeky little knockdown. We'll confirm that. No breaker for Han Rashid either. We just keep things as good as we can for this. The anti-air still believes in the ability to win this round. Dedicates to the low, mix up. Han Rashid finally blocks it. That was a risky block, if I've ever seen one. The 1-1 back 2. The KB's already been spent.
Yes, it has.
Han Rashid, this is still within the realm of possibility, especially now. The fatal blow will do it, and he's respecting it, so the grab comes in.
Han, can he do it right now? Turbine's in. Killer Shinnok gets the amplified projectile. That is the constant mind game that will be there behind what is considered one of the best projectiles in this game. Just a oh my goodness, I'm gonna choke out that out.
Optimals as well. Optimal damage, baby. Oh God, he's got no breaker. Here we go again. 2 bars. Will he spend both or just keep one? 1, 2.
Look at the damage. 585 for breaking records out here.
But the anti-air from Han Rashid is an immediate turnaround. Just as good of a situation now. Pushes towards the corner. The 1-1, the plus on block, challenges it this time. Knockdown damage as Killer Shinnok again takes those plus frames. But the fatal blow for Fujin, it's so good.
Loving the aggression by Han Rashid. He's weight dashed up into his face so many times, and even there, really trying to set the tone. He's dashing up into nothing. I wonder if it's conditioning for what could come now. Is he gonna be dashing buttons? No, still trying to bait the big buttons of spawn. Give him
the KB, he spent it. He's already spent it.
But he had the bar to hit confirm.
I know. One would think maybe the pressure's going to get to him here. That's minus enough for a low poke. And the audience themselves are having quite the battle. This is a battle between North America fans and South America fans, and there's a lot of them.
3 Game 5s in a row.
Whoever wins this, there's going to be some noise. I tell you what. There's the Han chants. Again.
That is the loudest chant I have ever heard for Mortal Kombat.
Let's go. I'm here for it.
We are here for this kind of energy, ladies and gentlemen.
Evo 2022. We've been away for so long, and now we're back.
And coming up later in the program, guys, we are going to have Final Form Sonic Fox. Because we know that storyline too, Ketchup.
Yes, we do. It's not the first time Fox has been sent to losers at Evo, but that's a story for another time as the meatless forward 3 pick up there for Han Rashid begins, and the breaker has already been spent from Killer Shinnok. This is the best start you could possibly have.
And what was that sequence from Han to get started? Was that interactable plus?
Oof. Bone Shaper Fujin. Jump in. And once again, yo, we pick this up. We're picking this up. Oh my God.
wasn't full conversions, but hey, the damage was done regardless, right?
Oh no, 20% just like that. Ouch.
That was absurd. I don't think anyone here is not getting hit there, Ketchup.
That's possibly the highest hit rate of an interactable. It really is. It's so good. But now in this position, Killer Shinnok has a fantastic life lead to work with. Rashid now blocks it, tries to take his turn, but immediately fought back there as the plus frames from Shinnok pull through. Raising hell, watch your feet, mate, watch your feet!
What a flawless block!
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness! Two things, the flawless block and the quickest one hit confirm, you'll see. Is he dead? One more push?
No! 1% left in the tank! You have to watch out because that first push won't do it! And he commits! Gets the jump low enough to the ground that the dive kick will come out!
Oh my goodness!
Match point for
Perfection when it comes to the chip out.
And the pickup once more, Shinnok is in big trouble.
Oh, no. Just absorbs it, back to the corner you go.
This is not the start you want to have when you're match point down, but Rashid is going to take full advantage of the situation. Maybe expected a break there, so didn't want to overcommit either way. Working on almost a flawless victory. Shinnok needs to do something right now. You're running out of time.
What in the world got the short hop anti-air to the flawless blocks? We are witnessing some wild.
The 3-4 got flawless blocked on wake up from miles away. I've never even seen that before. Oh no! That's it! That is everything Rashid was looking for. And will pull off the win here against Killer Shinnok. Shinnok is understandably going to be disappointed, but this is the moment for Rashid, who has just continued to get better and better in this.